Hey guys, this is Jonathan from HEXplore It here. Just wanted to give you a brief introduction of the video you're about to see. This is a one-player game that I'm going to show you guys today. The game was shot over 2 sessions, and it takes roughly 2 hours to watch if you watch the entire thing. A couple of things to note: I did not actually play using the one-player rules that is presented in the rulebook. I wanted to play a slightly more difficult game, and so you'll notice that I wasn't moving at a rate of 5. I was not taking 2 power-up cards. I was only taking 1 power-up for each. I think that was about it. I did not use the special ability where you could spend an energy and defend alongside another action. So it was a one-player game using standard rules, and you're going to see how close it was. So definitely a fun for me. I hope you enjoy watching, and thanks again for supporting HEXplore It. Okay, I've chosen the Hunter as my class, my role, and I've never played the Hunter solo before, so we'll see how it goes. I've chosen the Stonemar as my race. Stonemar are hardy elemental folk. Once per combat, if they would drop to 0 or less health, they may spend 2 energy to negate the damage they would have suffered. So I'm going to spend my gold in a one-player game. You get 40 gold to start with, so that is a very healthy amount. So I'm going to increase a bunch of my skills, abilities, and I'm going to buy a bunch of items as well to get well stocked on my journey. So let's see. Right off the bat, I'm going to spend to get 2 upgrades for each of my abilities. That would be 7 gold for each, 3 to power it up once, and 4 to power it up a second time. So that's 21 gold. So I'll have 19 left. And that means I'll start with 4 navigate, 3 for my explore, and 5 for survival. I'm going to spend 1 gold on food, so I will go up to 6 starting food. And then I'm also going to, I'm going to increase my ensnare twice. So that's going to cost me 4 gold to start, and then 5 gold as my second upgrade. That's going to get my ensnare to rank 5. And what that means is at rank 5, I may also use block while I'm using this ensnare. So that's a good thing. So that is going to cost me 9. So I'll have 9 left to spend. Okay, so with my 9 remaining gold, I feel like I need to increase, I'm going to increase my block ability, which is going to help me take a little less damage. So that'll cost me 4. I'll have 5 left to go. I think with my 5, I should buy some items. But before I do, I should check to see what city I start off with on the map. So I'm going to roll a d6, and I get a 2. So we are starting on city 2, which is right here. And city 2 is Dragon's Port. You can buy exotic maps for 3 gold. But I feel like I don't want to buy that map because it just doesn't, I don't think I need to do that just yet. So let's flip over our quests here and see what we have. Survival, navigate, another survival, bounty, 3rd boss, okay, and an invasion quest. Similarly, we'll flip over our circumstances. We have magic portal, lucky rabbit's foot, strangle vines, pleasant weather, and kobolds. That's a nice, easy one to fight if we do that. I feel like I need to get some luck stones. Luck stones are definitely a good item to have. You can change your fate a little bit. So with my 5 gold, I'm going to spend 4 of that on luck stones to get 2. And then with my last remaining gold, I'm going to get a potion. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We've got the Dead King does not start on the board. We are going to put out all of the quest markers. So City 6 is an invasion. We actually have to select the first open encounter. In this case, it would be kobolds. And I'm going to place that on the invasion card. So when we go to complete that quest, we actually have to fight the invasion of kobolds. Let's see what else. We have bounty on the 3rd boss, which is all the way over here. We have survival, and that is going to be right next to us. That's a pretty good one. We have a navigate quest, which is going to be let's see, on D, which is all the way over here. And then we have a survival quest, which is on the C quadrant, which is right next to us. Awesome. Okay, well that's pretty good. So let's see. First of all, I should probably write down what my favorite opponent is. So it's monstrous humanoids. Monstrous humanoid. And let's see, I need a name. How about Dagmar? Dagmar the Stonemar Hunter. Wow, Mar. That's a very impressive name there. Okay, so this is the character after we have powered him up. As you can see, we've got a couple of upgrades in both of our skills. I've got an upgrade on our 2nd mastery. I upgraded defense. Did nothing with my health and energy just yet, which may prove to be a bad idea. I purchased luck stones and a potion as well. Alright, so let's see. Before I play the game, I will note that I've laid the quadrants out in a different way so that we have a big hole in the middle. I just felt like that would make better use of some room. So I've got the power-up cards in the center of the map there. So let's see, my first action, first game turn out of the gate, I'm going to just move 1. I'm going to move into the adjacent quest. And this quest is, see, a survival quest. So I've moved cautiously. That means I have to roll only my blue and my yellow to see if I get gold or if I... oh my gosh, and I missed both. I get a 10 and a 9. So I do have to spend some food. I go down 2 because of my food rating. I don't get any gold, so that's not good. So that's the skill phase. Then we have the circumstance phase. Now I move cautiously, so whatever I roll here, I'll be able to get rid of. And I just replaced the kobolds. We got a treasure chamber card. So let's see what happens. 4. So 4 is Lucky Rabbit's Foot. So we just managed to get a relic, a treasure. We found a trinket that brought luck to its last owner, wherever they may be. Keep this card. You may use it during combat to re-roll a boss or encounter action die that you just rolled. You may use this card twice before discarding. So that'll help me in combat. Okay, flip that over here. And it was replaced by Treants. Okay, so we moved, we had our skill, we had our circumstance, and now we have the event. And the event, in this case, is a quest. So I'm going to take this quest card here. It is a survival quest. A group of elves are studying the river here. It seems the water has been tainted by something unnatural. Investigate the river with the elves. And the bonus, the challenge, is for the sorcerer. So if there was a sorcerer in the group, they could complete this quest and they could get a bonus to their abilities that lasts throughout the entire game. Because I'm not a sorcerer, Dagmar is not going to benefit. So let me just do the survival quest, and let's see what happens. So I'm going to roll this die, and I need a 5 or lower. And I got a 3. So I'm able to complete the quest, and that means I get to flip this card over, and I get to turn it in the next time we are at a city. So this is a pretty good first round for me. At the end of the round, I have to roll to see if the dead king is going to appear on the board. So we're going to roll that. And he does not. On a roll of a 6, he would have appeared. So that's a good thing. So let's see. That's the end of round 1. Pretty good. Round 2, I'm going to, let's see here. I'm gonna try and just do it. We're gonna move all the way to there. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. I'm not moving cautiously now, so whatever I end up finding in a circumstance, I'll have to do it. So in this case, I'm going to roll all 3 of my dice, because if I fail on my navigate, we are going to get lost, and we're going to have to wander. Oh, so I rolled all 3 ones. I actually had to look this up because I'm not sure what happens. You draw a power-up card, and each hero in the group gains the bonus. So I get +3 to my choice. So I get to distribute that however I would like. Boy, I think I would like to increase. Wow. I'm going to increase my Hunter's Precision to 6. No, you know what? I'm gonna do my red instead. I'm gonna do my red. My attack, Missile Assault, has gone up by 3 because I rolled all 3s on the skill phase. So that was amazing. That's the first time I've ever rolled all 3s. Pretty cool. Okay, so I'm done with the skill phase. I'm gonna do the circumstance now. Let's see if I'm that lucky for this. So I rolled a 5. That is Magic Portal. We're going to take a look at this card. You have stumbled upon a magic portal. Peering through, you find a treasure chamber beyond your wildest dreams. It is also the lair of a powerful spirit. Place the magic portal card marker on the map where you drew this card. You may return here to battle the 8th boss. If you return and manage to defeat it, you'll emerge on the 8th boss location, and you'll each gain 40 gold. If the 8th boss is not revealed on the map, locate the tile and place on the board at any location you wish. Okay, so let's see. I get to find the 8th boss and place it on the map. There it is, wherever I would like. So let's actually place that over here. We'll see what happens. Okay, so that was the end of the circumstance. I'm going to flip over the card here, and let's see what happens next. I get to roll the event. The event is a survival quest again. So the trolls pride themselves on their ability to survive even in the coldest of environments. Rumor has it they've uncovered a string of frozen underground lakes here. Travel there and explore the area with them. Challenge: if you camp here next turn, you help unearth an ancient monument. Search through the circumstance deck for the magic portal card. We just actually did the magic portal because it was the event, it was the circumstance that happened this turn. So how funny is that we actually have the quest that goes along with it in the same area. So I found it even before, I found the portal even before doing the quest. So let's do the quest. I'm going to roll my blue, 4, and my survival is 5, so I make the roll, and thus I complete the quest. So we're off to a really good start. Let's see if the Dead King arrives on a 5 or a 6. No, we lucked out again. So it was a 4 that we rolled. So it's my turn again. Boy, I feel like going back to the city to turn in these quests. This is pretty good. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go back to the city. I get to turn in both of these quests for 1 power-up each. Okay, so I'm going to turn those cards in. I've got 1 power-up each for those. And I get +1 to 3 of my choice, and +1 to my red and orange. So those are good, good as well. So let's see, 7 and 5. I haven't had to fight a single thing yet. And then +3 to my choice. Distribute the bonus between any of the following: vitals, abilities, skills, or food. I think I'm going to give it all to, let's do 2 to health and 1 to energy, just to boost that up a little bit more. Now I still don't have any gold, so I can't actually buy anything here. I definitely need to try and get some more gold. So we'll see how that goes. Put these cards away. Alright. And so now the Dead King, we're going to roll to see what the Dead King... We got a 5, so he does appear. The Dead King appears on the board, and now I have to roll a d6 one more time. Now look, I'm on a city, so if I get really unlucky here and I roll a 2, I'm going to have to use my luck stone in order to re-roll that result. So hopefully we don't get a 2. 5. Okay, thankfully, the Dead King has arrived on the board, and he has taken over the 5th city on the opposite side of the map. Alright, so it's before I set out, I get to replace my quests here. So I have a survival quest on tile B, which is right here. Ooh, looks like there's some good ones over there. And then I also have a survival quest on tile J, which is not on the board yet. So, boy, I'm thinking I'm going to go take out these kobolds that are invading this this city over here, because they are monstrous humanoid, and I'm actually good against monstrous humanoid. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I'm just wondering if I should do reckless. I think I'm not going to do reckless. I'm just going to move along the road. I'm going to play it safe. So I am going to see how that goes. We're going to roll our blue and yellow, because green I moved cautiously along the river and the road. So I made both just barely. My blue is 5, my yellow is 3. So I make both of those rolls, meaning that I am going to get 2 gold from that roll. So let's see. Next, we are going to do the circumstance. So I'm going to roll a d6, and I get 4 treants. Let's fight the treants. They're magic nature. They have 10 health and 10 energy. So let's see. I'm going to, in my first opening round here, I'm going to use Ensnare. That's going to use 2 of my energy. So I automatically become the target of a single target attack this round. Next round, the opponent suffers Ensnare rank plus missile assault. So they're going to suffer 12 damage next round. And I can alter the encounter or boss result by 1. Because I'm rank 5, I can also block while I'm using Ensnare. So this round, we're going to see what the treants do.
They roll a 5, entire group energy, and each player who damages the treants also lose 2 health. So they're going to do 5 energy damage to me. It's a darn good thing that my block is up to 5. That means I take no damage. And even though I didn't take damage from that, I did... Oh, and I didn't actually do any damage to them, so I don't lose the 2 extra health. So I'm just kind of posturing here, and for my next attack. So round 2, I'm going to do Hunter's Precision. The Hunter increases his missile assault damage potential. This attack deals either health or energy damage to an opponent equal to Hunter's Precision rank plus missile assault rank. So that's going to be 10 damage. At rank 5, I'm not at rank 5 yet, so that doesn't happen. So but at least they're still getting 12 damage from the first round when I did the Ensnare ability. So this round, you know what? I'm actually going to conserve, and I'm just going to block this round because I need to use my energy in the next upcoming fight, and hopefully those treants don't block the damage. So I'm going to just use block again, and they do dual target health. This damage may only be reduced to a minimum of 2. So I still take 2 damage. I'm down to 6 health and 4 energy. And let's see, they are dead. So I get 4 gold from the treants. So I'm up to 6 gold now. And the treants are dead. Okay, so I'll get rid of that card. I'm going to replace the card here. Befuddled is on the board. That's not good. Okay, and now the Dead King is going to select a target. 5. He's already on City 5, so he can't target City 5. He's going to target 2. He's going all the way over here. So let's put his icon on the board just to indicate that is his target. And next turn he will begin moving at a rate of 2 hexes until he gets there. And I can choose which way he's going. Generally it's the shortest route, so I'm thinking that's going to be up this way here. So next turn I'm going to go here and attempt to fight the invasion of kobolds all by myself. I moved cautiously along a road, so I'm going to roll my blue and yellow. I got a 4 and a 9, so I miss both of them. It means I spend 2 of my food. And now because we are in a city that isn't being invaded, we don't have a circumstance. Normally you would only have a circumstance if you were out in the wilderness, but I do need to fight those kobolds. So the kobolds have 4 health, but actually the invasion card says select the first encounter you find in the open circumstance slot and place on top of this quest. We've already done that. If there isn't an encounter available, draw from the deck until you find one. A horde of these opponents are invading the city. Be careful, this opponent is dangerous. So fighting the kobolds, dangerous means they're up to easy. That means that the difficulty has been increased. They're going to do 1 extra damage, and they have 5 extra vitals per player playing the game. So let's see, they start with 9 health and 11 energy. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm simply going to ensnare again this round, which will allow me to block, and that will do 12 damage next round, and I get to modify the encounter or boss die result by 1. So next round I'll be able to do that. This round, however, 5. Single target health. If the target takes damage, the entire group takes an additional 1 health damage. So this is a attack that does 3 damage to me, but because I'm blocking for 5, I take none of that. And next turn, they will be taking the 12 damage that I was able to do with Ensnare. So that was a good round. So next turn, I'm simply going to block this turn. I'm down to 2 energy left, 6 health, and they are going to do dual target health, so I'm going to take 3 damage. Again, I'm blocking, so I don't take any damage this round. And they're dead because of my Ensnare of last round did 12 damage. So again, I was able to defeat the kobolds, and that will give me 3 extra gold from the encounter. But the invasion card here says that if you defeat them, you'll save the town and receive double the encounter reward. So I'm actually getting 6, which means I'm now at 12 gold. I haven't used any of my luck stones. I haven't used my potion yet. I'm in pretty good shape. So let's get rid of the kobold card. We get to get rid of the quest. The invasion is automatically turned in because I'm at the city. So I will turn in that quest for a power-up card. Oh, I get the +1 to all 4. That's pretty sweet. So I'm going to put that here. Increase my character. Dagmar. 6, 4, and 6. Okay. Now, I'm going to spend my gold, and then the dead king is going to move. So I'll just move him right away. He's going to move 2. I'm going to spend my gold. I'm going to increase my Hunter's Precision to 5. That is going to allow me to gain some bonus damage if I can shut down an enemy's energy attack. So that's pretty nifty. Let's see. So I'm at 13, and this here is 14. I've just spent 4 out of my 12. I'm going to spend 2 gold on food to go back up a little bit. I'll have 6 left. I'll spend 1 gold to stay at the inn, and that way I will heal all of the damage that I sustained. And then, let's see, that means I have 4 gold left. Let's see, I am going to then increase my health by 1. So I have 9 health now. That will mean I have 1 gold left, and I will buy a potion as well. Okay, so that was a pretty good round. It's my turn again, and first of all, I'm going to flip over 1 more quest, and we have a bounty quest. So that is going to be the number 1 boss, the Bandit Prince. Let's see, I think I could probably take him, actually. So I'm going to try and do that. So I'm going, because he's coming along the top here, I'm going to actually go this way. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then let's say I'm going to move recklessly 5, 6, and that means I am going to spend 2 energy to move recklessly, and I have to roll, let's see, I'm just going to roll my green and yellow. So I missed both, of course. Okay, so I moved recklessly, and that means I'm going to not only spend 2 food because I rolled my yellow, but now I have to take, I have to wander, and I have to take a circumstance. So 5, I wander that way. And now I'm going to roll to see what the circumstance I have here. 6. So it's a blind draw from the deck. Let's see what this is. Cursed! Oh no! Oh, this is awful. This is very, very bad. Okay, I'm cursed. You must roll the 6-sided die to determine each hero's action every combat round. Oh my gosh. This affliction remains for 4 game turns or until you rid yourself of the condition. Holy cow. Alright, so I'm going to just set that here. Boy, that was a pretty bad roll. I am going to... The only way you can get rid of a curse is if you can purchase from the shrine a mystic tonic. So, and I have no more gold. I've spent all of it. So it looks like my luck has kind of run out here. I probably shouldn't have moved recklessly because I would have been able to not take that card. So, the end of this turn, Dead King moves 2. I'm going to move back to the city, and let's see. I'm going to sell. I could have used one of my luck stones to re-roll that die. I should have used the luck stone. I'm gonna just take it because I moved the Dead King. But a good strategy here would have been to use one of my luck stones to re-roll that die, allowing me to get a different result on the board. Because I didn't, I think I'm going to have to try my luck. So I moved back. I'm going to, because I moved cautiously, I'm going to just roll my yellow and blue. Look at that, I got a 1 on my yellow, which means I find some money, which is really good. I get 2 gold. I missed my blue, so I'm going to spend 2 food. And let's see, I'm going to spend 1 of my gold to heal at the inn. I'm going to get back all of my energy. And then Dead King's gonna go. So I am currently on round 3 on Cursed. So I think I'm gonna just stay here and try and wait out this cursed condition, hiding in the inn. It's gonna be pretty hard because it could mean that the Dead King gets very close to me, but let's try it. So my blue and my yellow again. Thankfully I find some food in town and I find some extra gold, so I get 2 extra gold. I'm now up to 3 gold on my sheet, and you can see that here. There's a shot of my current card, and the Dead King moves 2 more. So now I have, that's round 2 for Cursed. I'll have 2 more rounds left of that affliction. So this turn I'm going to do the same thing. I'm waiting it out. I don't have any shrines nearby. I could buy an exotic map, but I don't want to waste all my money on that. So let's see, I rolled 2 10s. That's a pretty bad roll. So I'm using the last of my 2 food. I'm going to spend some of my gold here. I'm going to spend all 3 of my gold to get back 6 food. And the Dead King moves 2. He's getting closer. Alright, I have 1 more round left of being cursed. And I'm going to roll 1 more time. 2 9s. So those are bad again. I lose 2 food, and the Dead King moves 2. Now, if I stay in the city 1 more turn, he is going to take the city and he is going to destroy me. There would not even be a contest. So I need to get out of here. Thankfully, Cursed is now lifted. I've waited it out. So I'm going to move 4 along the road. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to pick up the river here. 4. And now I'm going to roll just my yellow and blue because I moved along the river and road. Oh, not getting any good rolls here. So I lose 2 food. I'm down to 2 food remaining. And now I'm going to have a circumstance at the top of the board. 1 treasure chamber. Okay, so I just rolled treasure chamber. I'm going to roll a 10-sided die, and I missed. So let's see, do I want to use a luck stone here? I don't think so. It would be a good way to get some gold, but I need a 3 or less in order for this to succeed, and those odds just aren't in my favor. So I'm going to replace that treasure chamber. Pick a card from the top here. Direwolves on the board. Okay, so at the end of the turn, the Dead King takes the human port and destroys that city. So now he's moving at 3 now. So I need to really pick up the pace here. So I'm going to move 3 to the first boss because I'll get a bounty from doing so. I need to roll all 3 of my skills here. Oh my gosh, I got 2 1s and an 8. So that means that I do not wander. I don't use food. Unfortunately, I don't find gold. So after this phase, I'm going to fight the Bandit Prince. So the Bandit Prince has 25 health, and he has 16 energy. He does not get his passive ability because I'm not fighting on moderate difficulty. So the first round I'm going to use Ensnare, spending 2 of my energy. And that allows me to block his attack. And next round it allows me to set up for whatever he's doing. So let's see, in that next round, he will be taking 14 damage. So let's see what he does. This round, he does 6. Ransack. The Bandit Prince steals 4 food from each hero. A successful explore result reduces the amount by 2. So I need to roll explore. And I miss. So he takes 4 of my food. If you don't have the food, you instead take 2 energy damage per food you were short. Oh no. Alright, so what that's going to do is it wipes me out of food. I only had 2 food left. So I take the remainder as energy damage, dropping me to 0 energy, which means I can't use my special ability next turn, which is kind of crummy. Okay, all is not lost. I still have 9 health, which he will need to, take away from me. So let's see what we do here. So next turn, I am going to block and defend, which means I can use an item. I'm going to use a potion. And he's also taking the 14 damage from Ensnare the round before. So he has potentially 11 health left. Let's see what he does. 3. Magic Potion. The Bandit Prince heals 5 points of lost health this round. Roll the boss die again. So he gains 5 back. Ignore a result of 1, 3, or 4. Let me roll that in front so I can show everybody. So I rolled a 1. So it says ignore a result of 1, 3, or 4. So he just healed. He's got 16 health and he has 15 energy. And thankfully, I get some of my energy back. And I'm still at full health. So I've used one of my potions. Let's see, I'm going to ensnare one more time here. So I'm going to use 2 of my energy to ensnare, and that's going to set up for next round doing 14 damage. So let's see what he does. This round, 4 Garrote. Dual target health. 2 unlucky targets suffer a gruesome attack and lose 4 health. Each target rolls survival. If you fail, you are now bleeding. Alright, so I blocked because I used ensnare. So I don't take the initial 4 damage because my block is 6. But I do need to roll my survival to see if he has poisoned me, and I missed that pretty badly. So I am now bleeding, losing 1 health at the beginning of each round. So let's see, it's the beginning of the round. I have 8 health left. And he will be taking 14 damage this turn. So let's see here. I am going to just really try and defeat him quickly here. So I'm going to do a missile assault for 8 damage, potentially leaving me open to death, depending on what he rolls. So let's just see. I'm going to roll a d6. He does dual target health. 2 unlucky targets suffer a gruesome attack and lose 4 health. So I go from 8 health down to 4 health. Each target rolls survival. If you fail, you are bleeding. Well, I'm already bleeding, losing 1, so I can't gain that again. It's not cumulative. So at the end of the next round, I would be at 3. Now, thankfully, he's taken 14 damage and an additional 8, and that means he is deader than a doornail. So I've got him defeated. So what do I get for defeating the Bandit Prince? I get 2 power-up cards, 4 gold, and 4 food. So let's grab those power-up cards. Okay. +1 survival and +3. So let's +3 of my choice. I am going to increase Ensnare to 7. I'm going to increase Missile Assault to 9. And my health goes up to 10 because I definitely need the health. And my survival goes up to 6. So that's pretty good roll. I also get to see if the black market opens. So I'm going to roll a d10, and if I roll a 1, because I've defeated the first boss of the game, one boss, you get to roll to see. Oops, I should roll that over here so you can see it. 1! That's a 1. Okay, so the black market, I almost don't want to take that because I rolled a 6 off the camera, and I wanted you guys to see it, but I think I'm gonna take it because it is a 1. So let's put the black market on the board here. If I can get to this here. So the black market is a city. So that's a good thing, meaning that I actually can, not only can I buy items here, but I can also heal. So I'm going to spend 1 of my 4 gold to heal, which will allow me to gain all of my vitals back. And let's see, the black market is open. So is there anything else I can purchase? Not really. Everything is 5 or greater. I could get something else from the normal city, but I think we'll just skip that for now. So let me get my dice back here. The Dead King at the end of this round is going to select a new target. So let's see what the Dead King targets. His target is now City 4, which is right over here. Okay. And he's moving 3 now. So I think what I need to do is go to the city. Oh! We are in the black market, which is a city, which means I get to turn in my bounty quest. Let me just get these cards put away here. So our bounty was to destroy the Bandit Prince and go to his hideout and bring him to justice. If he has already been slain by your group, you may turn in this quest immediately. So we are going to get 4 gold for that, and we're going to get a power-up card. So that's pretty nifty. I now have 7 gold, so then I could actually buy something from the black market if I wanted to. Now, I think I'm going to wait and try and get some more gold. So, but I do get a power-up card. Attack, defense, +2. Pretty good card. So I am now up to 11 and 8. So 11 for my missile assault, 8 for my block, 5 for my hunter's precision, and 7 for my ensnare. My skills are 4, 3, and 6, and I have 10 health and 6 energy. So Dagmar here is doing a pretty darn good job. Alright, so the Dead King doesn't move yet. He just selected this as his target. It is my turn to do something, so I'm going to move to that city. And do I want to continue moving else? Yeah, I think I'm going to. I need to get going. So 1, 2. I'm going to move. A total of 4. I'm not moving cautiously. Just so happens I do not have climbing gear, so I would not have been able to go over these mountain tiles. Thankfully there's a little pass through there, so I can go that way. So let's see, I'm going to do my skills. I miss everything, so I lose 2 food. I should have bought more food. And I don't get any gold, and I wander, so I'm going to roll the d6. I wander in the southwest direction, and now the Dead King moves 3. 1, 2, 3. Boy, I'm really starting to regret the fact that I got cursed and I wasted so much time in the city, because he is going to be moving very quickly, very soon. So let's see. The next thing I'm going to do is move 2. I'm going to try and take out Overlord Chakakachak. I feel like that's definitely something that will help me. And there's a quest there. I forgot to actually roll over a new quest. So let me put that over here. Okay. Oh, and at the end of my turn, the black market will have moved. I rolled a 1. So that is the direction of movement. Well, it can't go that way, so it doesn't do anything there. All right. So the Dead King moves 3. 1, 2. Oh no! Before that happens, I have circumstance. I wandered, so I have to take what I get, and it is a hidden chest. You've uncovered a buried chest. Each player roll explore. If one player succeeds, the group rolls a 6-sided die. I did not succeed. I did not find the treasure chamber. I did not find the hidden chest. I'm pretty bad at that. I'm not going to use a luck stone just yet. Okay, so next is the Dead King. 1, 2, 3. And boy, he's going to be taking that city any minute. So I'm going to try and do this quest and defeat the 3rd boss. So I've moved 2. I did not move cautiously, so I'm going to roll all 3 of my dice. And I missed all of them again. I'm going to use a luck stone to try and re-roll my green, because I really need to stay where I am on the map. And I miss. So I lose a luck stone, and I'm wandering. So our luck is running out here. I wander in the direction of a quest. So at least I'll be able to do a different quest here. So let's see. This quest is... Well, actually, before we do the quest, we have a circumstance. So I'm going to roll the 6-sided die. 6. Blind draw from the deck. Mold! It must have happened while searching the cave. Mold is growing on your food and your water smells awfully foul. Each player loses their entire food supply. Well, folks, I actually don't have any food left. So I do not lose any food at all. But it's still unfortunate. Alright, so the next thing that happens is the quest. Survival. An ancient, crumbling fortress exists in the foothills here, and the orcs mean to rebuild it. Unfortunately, the trogs are also near. Travel there and clean out the rabble with the orcs. So I'm going to roll my survival to try and clean out the rabble that the trogs are leaving in this ruin. 3. So I roll a 3. that means I succeed on the quest. The challenge for the quest is actually for the nomad. So if the nomad gains the quest, he actually gets the ability to gain something, a bonus for his abilities. All right, so the Dead King is going to move 1, 2, 3, and he takes out that city. He is moving really fast now. So in the one-player game, he actually moves one more for every 2 cities that he's taken. So he's actually still moving at 3. The next city he takes, he'll be moving at 4. The let's see, the black market is going to move at the end of the turn, and it's moving in the opposite direction of the Dead King. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We call that roaming, where you roll a d6 twice, once for the direction and once for the distance. All right, so I'm done with that quest, and I'm going to try one more time to fight the bad guy. Oh, but I don't know if I can do that because I am going to be starving, which means I will be fighting. I can't do it because if I'm starving, I don't have any food. I will be fighting the bad guy without the use of my masteries. Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer. I have to go back to the city, so I'm going to move 1, 2. I can't roll my my blue die, and I am now starving. So I'm going to mark that on my character sheet here. My roll. So I've notched the first level of that, which means I can't use my energy. I also cannot roll Explore. So I have to roll, I'm sorry, not Explorer, Survival. So I have to roll the other 2 though, and boy, my luck is just not. I'm going to try and use a luck stone. I'm using a luck stone to re-roll my green because I really need to stay in the city here. And I miss it again, so I'm still wandering. We might actually starve out in the wilderness here. So let's see what happens. I wander. Oh, I don't have a folding boat. So we rolled a 6. But 6 would place us in the water, and we don't have a folding boat. So we really lucked out here by rolling a 6. At the end of the turn, the Dead King is going to select a new target, so why don't I do that real quick. Target is City 3, which is where I'm at. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to put the target marker here. I really need to do this quest, I think, but the nice thing is we are in the city, so we get to turn in this quest that we completed. So I get a power-up card for that, +1 defense. So I have my block up to 9 now, which is definitely a good thing. I do have 7 gold, so I need to first purchase 1 set of food and consume it immediately, and then I'm not starving anymore. And then I'm going to spend some more on food because I definitely need some food. So let's see, I'm going to spend 5 of it on food, and then the last one will be on a potion. So 5, that gives me 10 food. Whew. Alright, that was a very tough couple of rounds. So the Dead King is targeted at the end of that turn, and now it's my turn again. I'm going to move 2 and really try one more time to stay on track here and fight the Troglodyte Overlord. Okay, so I forgot to flip over the extra quest here. So we do have another quest on the board, and that quest is up here. And then let's see. I missed navigate, so we're going to wander. And I wander in a southerly direction. And then the Dead King moves 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is move 1 northward. And finally, I'll be able to defeat, or hopefully defeat, Overlord Chikakashak. He's a monstrous humanoid. And I'm very good against monstrous humanoids, so that makes me happy. He's the 3rd level boss, and let's see, I'm just going to write down his health and energy. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to take a little beverage break here. Alright, so we're going to fight Overlord Chikakashak. He is a monstrous humanoid. He has 42 health and 34 energy. And Dagmar the Adventurous is going to try and defeat him. So the first thing is he is a monstrous humanoid, which means I'm very good against him. I get to roll my favorite opponent die. So that 42 drops by 2 right off the bat. He has 40 left. I'm going to open with a ensnare. So I'm going to use 2 energy to do, let's see, 18 damage next turn. So next turn he'll be at 18 less. This turn, 6. He is going to use Trog allies. Group health. Dozens of troglodytes come to the Overlord's aid. Heroes are surrounded, taking 2 health damage each round. Roll navigate at the end of each round. If you succeed, you end the surrounded condition. So at the end of the round, I get to roll navigate. Otherwise, I'm taking 2 damage every turn. I made it with a 1. Now, I would have taken the damage, but I was also blocking because I used my ensnare. So I do not take any damage this turn, and that sets me up for a good next turn. So next turn I'm going to use Hunter's Precision. So I'm going to spend 1 energy, and I also get my bonuses from ensnare. So the first thing that happens, well, he's down to 40 because of my favorite opponent. This round I get to roll favorite opponent again for another 2 damage. And he takes the 18, so he's down to 20. I'm also, because I'm using Hunter's Precision, I'm doing, let's see, at rank 5, if I choose to inflict energy damage, the Hunter's target may not use energy this round. And this basically means Hunter's Precision gains 3 bonus damage for each energy attack that this power stops. This bonus damage grows throughout the game. So every time I lock down my opponent's energy attack, my Hunter's Precision gains 3 extra damage. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to do 16 energy damage, and I'm going to try and lock down his attack. I'm hoping that he rolls his energy. He does. He rolls a 4, which is his energy attack. He will be doing Rampage. Now my ensnare ability, because it is so high, I actually can modify that result by 2. So I'm just going to look at Snarling Curse and Rampage and see what is better. I am going to use Snarling Curse instead. So I am going to, use Snarling Curse, which is going to mean that I take 4 damage. I go down to 6. The Overlord also defends this round at rank 4, so 4 of my 18 damage goes away. So he is down to 24 health left at the end of the round. He also takes 4 less of my 16 energy damage. So he's at 24 health and 22 energy, but that means I've stopped 1 energy attack. Oh, nope, I did that wrong. Sorry, folks. So what ended up actually happening is it defaulted, his attack defaulted to defend instead of attack, instead of rampage. So I don't take that damage. He defends 2 attacks. The highest attacks do 6 less damage to a minimum of 1. So my 18 damage goes down to 12. He was at 40, so that would be 28 with the 2. I think I did that right. And then he has 28 health and 18 energy left. But I still have all of my health. So I stopped an energy attack, and my bonus precision has gained 3 extra damage, which will help later on. So this turn I will do, oh, actually, I didn't apply the extra damage from Hunter's Precision, so sorry about that. He is actually down to 12 health left. I was wondering why he had so much health left. So yes, he has 12 health, 18 energy, and now I'm going to just do Hunter's Precision one more time to do 16 total damage. I still have 10 health left, so I'm just going to take a chance here. So Snarling Curse. I rolled a 3, which means I lock him out of using an energy attack one more time. So I've stopped 2 attacks, and now my precision damage grows. So he actually takes 19 damage this round. He's dead, but he uses his red ability on me, which is triple target health. The massive troglodyte impales 3 targets, and there's only 1, for 4 health each. Next round, each target's action rank is reduced by 2. So I take 4 health damage. I'm down to 6 and 3. And I've stopped 2 attacks, which give me a bonus 6 to the 16. So every time I'm doing my Hunter's Precision, I'm doing 22 damage with that. So, and that's going to just keep growing throughout the game. Okay, so at the end of this turn, the Dead King moves and takes that city. Oh, the valley is falling, like they're just falling quickly here. If I don't do something quick, I will be stranded. Thankfully, the black market is on the board, which reminds me, I get bonuses for fighting Chikakashak. First thing that happens is I get 6 gold and 4 food. I'm already carrying my maximum number of food, so I can't carry any more. I also get, holy crap, I missed the fact that when we fought the Bandit Prince, I did not give out the +2 to navigate or the potion single award. So I'm going to take that now. I get +2 to navigate, and now I also get +2 to explore, and an exotic map. So, my goodness, I probably would not have wandered in the wilderness as much as I did, wasting all that time. But shame on me for not seeing that. So I get an exotic map, and I get a potion. Okay, so at the end of this turn, the Dead King, actually no, he just took over that spot. So I get one more action here to see what we can come up with. Now I think I'm going to use an exotic map to open up a shrine. I think I definitely want that to happen. So I'm going to put the shrine right here. And I'm gonna try and go there this round. Definitely think I need to get out of this location here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move recklessly. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to try and make it into the shrine. Now I get a modifier. Let's see. The group moves 2 hexes further than normal, but doing so is taxing. The forest march is a long and tiring day. Each hero loses 2 energy, so I go down to 4 energy. And I have to roll navigate and one of the other 2. So I'm thinking I want some gold, so I'm going to automatically fail my blue roll in the hopes that I will find some gold. I don't find gold, but I do make my navigate. Okay, so we just moved Dagmar the Adventurous to the shrine here. I rolled a 9 on the explore check. I automatically failed the survival check, and I rolled a 3 on the navigate check, meaning that I stay where I am. So that's good. I don't wander. So at this point, I'll be able to buy items from the shrine. And I think I'm going to, let's see, this shrine is in the forest, which means I will be able to get the Blessing of Haste. This blessing increases the group's movement rate, including moving cautiously, by 1 hex per turn. This movement increase stacks with any other movement modifiers. So if I stay here 1 turn, I will be able to get the bonus movement rate, which I think is very important for me right now. Okay, so I'm going to, I've just rolled skills. I am able to spend some money. I have 6 gold. I'm going to show you the sheet here so far. So we have 11 attack, 9 defense, 5 hunter's precision, 7 ensnare. We have 6 navigate, 5 explore, 6 survival, and 10 health and 6 energy. So I'm fully filled up on food, so I won't be making the same mistake twice and starve out into the wilderness, so that's a good thing. I do have 3 potions yet, and let's see, I'm going to buy a teleportation rune. I feel like that's going to definitely help, so I'm going to put teleportation rune on my sheet, and I'm going to spend all 6 of my gold on that. So unfortunately, gold has been a little hard to come by this whole game. So looks like the Dead King gets to choose his target. Gonna roll that d6. We get a 5, and I believe the 5th city has already fallen. So yep, so we have to roll that again. 6 city is all the way over here, so that helps me a little bit at least. So let's move the target icon onto there. Okay, and now it's my turn again. So I'm going to stay where I am and get the blessing. So I get to roll my blue and my yellow. 7, I don't get any gold. 8, I do have to spend food. So I'll erase those 2. And then I get the blessing. So the Blessing of Haste allows me to move 5 now instead of 4. And additionally, I can move 2 hexes cautiously. So that will certainly be a good thing in the future here. At the end of the turn, I don't have a circumstance because I am on a shrine. So at the end of my turn, the Dead King moves 4 because he's taken 4 cities now. He starts at a movement rate of 2, and for every 2 cities he captures, he moves 1 extra. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's see here. What are my options? I feel like I should try and fight the Megapede. It's the 5th boss. I'd be able to turn in the quest, and then I can move this way around the board to hopefully outrun the Dead King. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the teleportation rune to teleport over to the... Oh, you know what? I have to turn this bounty over. And actually, I turned this in right away. So let me just back up a little bit. We have a bounty card here for the troglodyte overlord, Chikakashak. So I'll be able to turn this bounty in for 6 gold and a power-up card. So that is going to go away. I'll flip out a new quest here. And that just so happens to open up a new quest right on the same tile where I am currently. So that's a good thing. And it looks like that quest is right here. So that actually may change my what I'm doing here. I think that that could change possibly my luck. Now, the teleportation rune, you can only carry 1 per hero, so I can't load up and get more, even if I had the gold. So, let's see, I get 6 gold, I get 1 power-up card for that, and it's a +1 to my first mastery, so my Hunter's Precision goes up to 6. Alright. I can go back here in the discard pile, and... let's see. Let's just do it. I think I am going to try and fight the Megapede. Let's see what happens. I can always make my way back this way. Oh, the one other thing I should do is the black market should move. I haven't been doing that. This is the second session that I played this game, so it's taken me a little bit of time to get back into the rhythm where I left off. So the black market moves south by 3 hexes. They're down on the board there. I know I missed another turn, so let's move them again. This time they move 5, so that it would be off the board, which they can't move. Okay. So let's see. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use that teleportation rune to go here, and we're going to fight the bounty. Let's see what this quest says. So the dwarves have placed a sizable bounty on the fearsome Megapede. They fear that there may be another larva growing there. Best to end the threat quickly. Go to the creature's lair and slay it. If it has already been slain by your group, you may turn in this quest immediately. We're going to get 8 gold and a power-up if I can defeat the Megapede. Alright, so let's take a look at the Megapede card here. The Megapede has 72 health and 60 energy. This is going to be a tough battle, I think. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use what works. I'm going to use my Ensnare ability to use 2 energy. And that also means that I get to block this turn. So next turn, the Megapede is going to take 18 health damage because of my Ensnare. So I roll a 4, and let's see, the 4 is Noxious Cloud, Group Survival. A poisonous cloud surrounds the Megapede. Each hero suffers 4 health damage, which cannot be lowered. Also roll the survival die. If you fail, you lose your next action. Okay, so let's see. I have to roll a blue survival die. 1. I make the roll. So I do not lose my next action, but I do go down 4 health. I have 6 health left. 6 health, and the Megapede is at full. Okay, so let's see. This turn, I am going to use, I'm going to use Hunter's Precision, and that allows me to do 16, 22. So I do 22 damage with Hunter's Precision this round. I'm spending 1 energy to do that. And the Megapede is going to take 18 damage as well. Now, whatever I roll on the boss die, I get to move by up to 2 if I want to. And also, I should note, I'm actually shutting down a energy attack. So that 22 damage that I had mentioned before, that's energy damage. And the reason I'm doing that is because if I use energy to do the energy attack, if I attack the Megapede's energy and I shut down one of its energy attacks, then I get a bonus +3 permanent damage to my Hunter's Precision. So I'm basically trying to increase my Hunter's Precision damage over time, because I'm going to need everything I can get when I face the Dead King. So let's see what the Megapede does this turn. 6. Entangled. Okay, the Megapede entangles a single target. For the remainder of combat, your ability ranks are reduced by 4. Roll the Explore die each round. If you succeed, you break the entanglement effect. Now, I have used Ensnare last round, which means I can modify the roll by up to 2. So I'm going to move that 6 up to a 4, which means I'm shutting down the creature's Noxious Cloud, its energy attack, and by shutting down its energy attack, I have basically shut down an energy attack, and it have raised my precision bonus damage to 9, because this is the 3rd attack that I've been able to decrease. Now, what that does is the Megapede cannot use Second Mastery because I've locked it down, and it defaults to its orange ability, the Hardened Exoskeleton. Okay, the Megapede's exoskeleton is difficult to penetrate. Reduce each incoming health attack by 7 damage. So that means the 18 damage I did before is only 11 damage. Okay, if the Megapede takes health damage, each hero suffers 3. So I go down to 3 health and 3 energy. Not looking good for Dagmar, because the Megapede has 61 health and he has, let's see, 38 energy. So this is beginning next round here. Let's see. Okay, so next round I'm using Ensnare again, and that's going to set up for 18 damage for the round after this one. It also allows me to block, and I think I'm going to use one of my potions this round too. So I'm going to take off one of my potions. I'm going to increase my health and energy, which are both up to 6 and 4. And let's see what the Megapede does. Megapede, dual target health. The Megapede attacks with its pinchers. 2 targets suffer 5 health each. This attack can only be reduced to a minimum of 3 damage. So I take a minimum of 3 damage from this attack, which negates the healing, the potion that I used to heal. So that was a tough one. Let's see here. So next round, I'm going to use 2 of my energy. I'm down to 3 health and 2 energy. I'm going to use Ensnare one more time. So that allows me to block and use another potion. So I'm going to use one more potion. I go up to 6 and I go up to 5. And let's see what the Megapede does this round. 6. Entangled. Okay, the Megapede has taken 18 health damage this round. So let's see, 61 minus 18, forgive my math, 51 minus 8, so that's 40, what was that, 46? Something like that. Okay. So we have 46 health, 38 energy, and I have another 18 health incoming this round. What does Entangle do? The Megapede entangles a single target. For the remainder of combat, your ability ranks are reduced by 4. Roll the Explore die each round. If you succeed, you break this entanglement effect. So I'm going to roll this and to see what happens. 4, I make the roll. So I'm no longer entangled. That is a darn good thing. And let's see, this round I'm going to do, let's do Hunter's Precision. We're just going to try that here. Hunter's Precision, I go down to 4 energy. Hunter's Precision is going to do 25 damage, and I have another 18 damage incoming from last round's Ensnare. So let's see what the Megapede does. 6 again, Entangled. So let's see, 25 and 18 is 35, and 8 is 43. The Megapede has 3 health left after that turn, and I have to roll another explore check to see if I'm entangled. And I am entangled this round. So all of my, for the remainder of combat, my ability ranks are reduced by 4. So that is potentially very dangerous. I'm going to use Ensnare this round. I should have 1 energy left. And that's going to do 18 health damage next. Whoop, nope, by 4. So it goes down by 8. It'll do 10 health damage next round. And this round I'm going to, because I'm blocking, I'm only blocking for 5. I'm also going to use that last potion in my pack to go up from 6 and 1 to 9 health and 4 energy. And let's see what the Megapede does. Oops, wrong die. The Megapede, I rolled a 4 again. So Noxious Cloud, Group Survival. A poisonous cloud surrounds the Megapede. Each hero suffers 4 health damage, which cannot be lowered. Also, roll the survival die. Okay, so let's lower that health down to 5. I roll my survival. 2, I make the survival roll. So that means that I don't lose my next action, and I'm just going to block this turn, and the 10 damage from my Ensnare ability will take out the Megapede. So let's see what the Megapede does in its last turn. 1, dual target health. The Megapede attacks with its pinchers. 2 targets suffer 5 health. So there's only 1 target in the battle, which is Dagmar the Adventurous. He has 4 less block, so he's blocking 5. This attack can only be reduced to a minimum of 3 damage. So I go down to 2 health remaining, and the Megapede is destroyed. So I've defeated the Megapede, and what do I get for that? I get +3 to my defend. So my 9 goes up to 12. I get a handy elixir. Boy, that's handy. I get 3 power-up cards and 12 gold. So I'm up to 18 gold. I also get 4 food. And so 3 power-ups. This was a very good event. So I get +2 attack, +2 explore, and another +1 explore. So my explore goes up from a 5 to an 8. And my attack goes from 11 to 13, which is only going to help my offensive abilities. All right, let's put those away. Let me recalculate my damage here, because my values have changed a bit. So my Hunter's Precision's base damage now is 19. My Ensnare base damage is 20. So as you can see, I have 13 attack, 12 defense, 6 Hunter's Precision, 7 Ensnare, 6, 8, and 6 for skills, and then I have 10 health, only 2 remaining currently, and 6 energy, 4 of which is still remaining. I have a nice healthy pool of 18 gold, which will help. Okay, so at the end of that turn, it's a very lucrative turn, the dead king moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I choose to go to this city, the dead king will attack me next round. Because if I'm here, he will move 1 hex out of his way during his movement to defeat the heroes. So I literally have to do something else. I cannot do that. So let's see, I think what I'm going to do is go to this city to turn in the quest. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I've moved, I have not moved cautiously, so I have to roll all 3 of my dice. At least I make the navigate. I did not make anything else, so I do have to eat. Okay, I don't find any gold. I can buy stuff in the marketplace. So let's see here. I am going to purchase. I'm going to purchase reliable mounts for 4 gold. So that means my movement rate is now 6 and 3. So I can move regular movement of 6. I can move cautiously 3 hexes. So that will certainly help at the end of the round here. So let's see. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to spend 1 gold at the inn so that I can heal completely. Definitely need that. I've got plenty of food. I should probably buy a luck stone and a handy elixir. So now I have 2 handy elixirs and a luck stone. So that's going to cost me a total of 5. So I'm down to 8 gold. And let's see. I think that's about it. I think I'm going to save my gold and see where the black market ends. The black market is moving this way. So that was the round that I defeated Overlord Chikakashak. I'm sorry, the Megapede. I should probably put one of these on the board to indicate that the Megapede is destroyed. Which reminds me, I also can turn in the bonus quest, the bounty quest. So that will give me 8 gold. So go up to 16 gold. And I get a power-up card for that. So that was definitely a good thing. +1 to second mastery. So my second mastery is now up to a 8, which means my ensnare damage is 21 damage. All right, so I now have enough for the fortification. So the fortification is a pretty cool item that you can purchase your own. You can purchase your own castle. It becomes a city wherever you'd like it to be, and you basically can you plant the city there, and let me just read it here. Place the fortification token on any space you vacate. After 3 game turns pass, this location becomes your fortress. Treat this location as if it were a city. You may buy items available in any market worth 8 gold or less. The fortification cannot be moved, and it is targeted by the dead and is not targeted by the dead king. If you battle an opponent in your fortress, the group may roll a single 10-sided die, which may explode, and apply it as extra damage each round. Only 1 available per game. So I'm going to buy that. It's 12 gold. So I go down to 4 gold here. And so that means I can place the fortification wherever I want. Now, I have reached the side of the board, but I can't actually place a new hex there because of how the map is oriented. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go to this ruin. So I'm going to move 6 actually at the end of this turn, the Dead King moves again. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the black market has to move 5, 3. So the black market is making its way. If I could pick this up here. These will be nice thick pieces by the time we actually get the game produced here, so it'll be easier to pick up. Kind of hard right now with this card stock. Okay, so I am going to move Dagmar. He's going to move into the wilderness and go into the wastelands here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I have reliable mounts and I have the bonus from the shrine. Okay. So I'm going to roll all 3 of my dice here. I got a 10, a 8, and a 5. So I make my survival, but I miss the others, which means I'm going to wander. So I'm going to roll the 6-sided die. 6. I should flip that over here. I get another quest on the board. So B, let's see, where is B? B is right here, so that'd be right all the way down over there. Okay, so let's see, we wander. I rolled a 6, I wander that way, and then I have a circumstance. 3. Strangle vines. Let's destroy the strangle vines for 2 gold. It'll be a quick, easy fight. I'm going to just do. I'm going to do Hunter's Precision just on the off chance that I can stop a energy attack, and that way I would be able to. I would be doing 28 damage to the strangle vines. They only have 4 health. Super overkill. Let's see what happens. 2. Okay, well I don't shut down an energy attack. Shucks. That means I don't get any extra bonus damage, but I do destroy them. They do 2 health damage to me, so I'm down to 8 health and 4 energy. And I get 2 gold for that, so not too bad. Okay, and then let's put this away here. Strangle vines goes here. Get out a new circumstance. Fisherman's luck. Okay, Dead King's going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Black market is going to move. 1 is going north. And the black market is trying to sell things to zombies, apparently. Okay, so they wandered, the black market wandered into the fallen city. Interesting thing, I don't have any rules written for that particular scenario, but I would house rules this, that the black market, if it stumbles into a bad spot, you know, such as a fallen city, you need a talisman to take out the fallen city. I really feel like the black market is off the map. They're out of the game. That's just kind of a house rules thing. It's not written in the game, but I think that would be a fair assumption. Okay, next turn I'm going to move 1 into the ruin. I'm moving cautiously, so that means I'm rolling my blue and my yellow. 2 and a 1. Alright, so my 1 allows me to get 1 of my energy back. So that's a good thing. My 2 allows me to get 2 gold. So I'm up to 8 gold. And let's see what happens next. I am in a ruin, so we skip the circumstance phase and we roll on the ruin page. 2 artifact. Can you guys see that? Where is it? Yes. Okay, I think you can see that on the camera. So 2 is artifact. You've uncovered an artifact whose power enhanced each hero. Draw 1 power-up card. Each hero gains twice the card reward. So hopefully it's a good one. Yes! +2, +1 to 2. So that means I get +2 to 2. Let's see, I am going to increase health. I feel like I really need it, and energy. So I'm going to go up to 12 and 8. That increases current as well, so I go up to 10 and 7. Okay. That was a pretty good ruin event. I'm happy with that ruin. So Dagmar the Adventurous finds himself in the wastelands, and he has pretty much survived all odds. He's survived a terrible affliction, which crippled him for several rounds as the Dead King made his way to to his second target, and then the Dead King has just been going all the way around in a circle ever since. So the Dead King at the end of this turn takes this city. So that city is now fallen. And the black market's off the board, so I don't roll for that. Let's see, it's my turn. And I think now I should put a chip on the board for that. Okay. Now I think I am going to I'm gonna try and find a new shrine, I believe. So I'm gonna move 1 cautiously here, and that means I've come to the edge of the hex tile. So that means I actually get to pick 2 hexes to place on the board. So I'm going to pick these 2. Aha! We have a shrine. That's a good thing. So I'm going to put the first one here, and I'm going to put the second one right here. Hopefully you can still see that on the video. I'm going to have Dagmar the Adventurous on this turn. He's going to finish up his movement. He only moved 1, so he's going to move 2, 3, 4, and go to those that shrine. Let's see if I can move the camera a little bit to show better. Okay, so I've moved to a shrine. I automatically heal, so that's a good thing. I'm going to spend 6 of my 8 gold on a teleportation rune, and let's see what else I can buy. That's about all I can get. What does this one give me? Okay, so this is the Blessing of Good Fortune. If I camp here, this blessing allows a hero to sacrifice 3 energy once per turn to re-roll a single die their hero has just rolled. You may choose which of the 2 results you'd like to take. Oh my goodness, I forgot to drop off my fortress. So I'm going to do that. Last turn at the ruin, I forgot to drop off the fortress. So I'm going to have my fortress being built out in the wilderness. So that was the first round of it being built, the first game turn. Remember, it takes 3 game turns to build the fortification. So I'm just going to mark off 1 on the battle mat here to indicate I have 2 turns remaining before it becomes an actual fortification. I'm going to keep a hold of the gold that I have, and instead I am going to, let's see, I'm going to, oh, I have to roll my blue and my yellow at least. Actually, I have to do all of these because I did not move cautiously. Getting ahead of myself here. So green, I stay where I am. Yellow, I get 2 gold. Blue, I miss my blue, so I lose 2 food. Okay, I have 4 gold. Invisibility tonic. I could buy an invisibility tonic. Using this tonic turns you invisible for 3 rounds. While invisible, you are untargetable by single target attacks. Group attacks still affect you. Only one hero may be invisible using this item during any given combat round. So I'm going to buy an invisibility tonic. Being that this is a one-player game, I feel that would be a really good investment. Invisibility tonic. I am not targetable for single target attacks for 3 rounds. Okay, so at the end of that turn, the Dead King has chosen his last city as the target. Now, I haven't reclaimed any fallen cities. I feel like I'm just barely getting powerful enough to take him on. I have a few tricks up my sleeve yet, so let's see if we can take out the Dead King. First though, I'm going to do a little bit more adventuring out in the wilderness. I'm going to try my hand at one more ruin before the end of the game. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and go to this ruin here. I'm going to roll all 3 of my dice. Okay, I miss my navigate, I make my survival, and I miss my explore. So I don't get any food. I don't have to spend. I don't have to spend food. I don't get any gold, and I do wander. So I'm going to roll the 6-sided die. 3. I wander 1 off course, just below the ruin there. Then I have a circumstance. 4. Oh no, it's befuddled. You know what? I'm going to use a luck stone to re-roll that die. So I'm going to use the luck stone that I purchased to re-roll the 6-sided die. Hopefully it's not a 4. It's a 6. Blind draw from the deck. Wyvern. Alright, that's a little better. At least it's something I can fight and then get some gold here. So I have to fight the Wyvern now. They have 16 health and 16 energy. I'm going to basically just do a Hunter's Precision this round for 19 health. Spending 1 energy to do that. And if I lock out its energy attack, then I gain a bonus to my precision. So let's see what the Wyvern does. 2, no such luck. I don't block a energy attack. So single target health, and the target is burned, taking 3 health damage at the start of each round. So I take 5 damage, and the Wyvern is destroyed. Now I still take the 3 health damage. So I'm down to 2 health and 7 energy. But I get 7 gold from that. So I'm up to 11. And I get 2 of the food. I think I'm going to use one of my 2 handy elixirs to heal right now. I definitely feel like I need that extra. So that handy elixir is going to heal me for 9 each health and energy. So I'm up to 11 health and total of 8 energy. Okay, the Dead King moves 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's my turn again. I'm going to try and do this ruin one more time. So I have moved cautiously. I'm going to roll all 3 of my dice. Oh, sorry, I moved cautiously. All I have to roll is my blue and yellow. So I make my yellow and my blue. So that's good. I get 2 more gold. I have 13 gold now. And this is the 3rd round. At the end of this round, the fortification is open. So let's see. I do now. I'm going to do the ruin event. So let's roll our green die here. See what we get. Oh, it's off the camera. Hang on a minute. 1. Roll a 1. Okay. Mythic event. You've survived a mythic event. Reduce each hero's health and energy by 5 to a minimum of 1 remaining. Draw 2 power-up cards. Each hero gains twice the benefit. So I go down 5. I have 6 health and I have 3 energy. Dagmar has survived a mythic event in this ruin. He gets the benefits of each of these cards, whatever they are, times 2. Whoa! Okay, food rating -1. So that goes to food rating -2. I no longer have to eat because of this card. And attack and defend, you think you've been working. I get +2 to my red and orange. That is going to be super helpful as well. Alright, so 15 to my attack, 14 for my defense, and let's see here, my food rating goes down to 0. Very good. And the Dead King takes his last target. He destroys the last city, meaning now he's moving at a rate of, let's see, it's 2, 3, 4. I believe he's moving at a rate of 4 now. Okay, so now it's my turn. I should put this back here, indicating that I've completed that ruin. Alright, let's do this. I think I'm ready to fight the Dead King. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see if he destroys me. So I'm going to move to my fortification. I'm going to spend 1 gold to heal completely. I'm going to spend 12 gold. Let's see, I'm going to spend 3 gold on a health upgrade and 4 gold on a health upgrade. So my health is now 14. That reduces it by 7. I have 5 gold remaining. I am also going to purchase because I'm in my fortress, I can purchase from any of the locations. Let's see, that in any market worth 8 gold or less. So let's check out the black market here. I could get an adrenaline booster for... No, I don't have enough. Why don't we do Troll's Blood? I'm going to get a Troll's Blood for 5. And I'm down to 0 gold. Okay, Dead King selects me as a target this turn. And I get to do something else here. Let's see. I think I'm just going to wait for him. Let's just do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He is coming at us. So I wait for him next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, the Dead King has come to our fortress. He's basically going to attempt to destroy us in our fortress. And we definitely want to try and defeat him here. So let's see what happens. Dagmar the Adventurous has stood his ground. He's created his own castle. And let's see what he can do. So he has 140 health, 120 energy. He doesn't get his passive because we're playing on the starter difficulty. Very, very handy for the one-player game. And let's see, the first round out of the round, I think I'm going to use Ensnare, obviously, for 2 energy, and that is going to allow me to actually, you know what, before I do this, why don't I show you guys my my character here. So you probably want to see everything that we've increased. So we have 15 attack, we have 14 block, We have 6 for Hunter's Precision and rank 8 for Ensnare. My skills aren't too bad. I have 6 for Navigate, 8 for Explore, and 6 for Survival. I have 14 health and I have 8 energy. I am doing quite a bit of damage. I just realized now that these aren't updated, so I do have to update these scores. So why don't I do that now? Hope you guys are having a good time watching the game unfold here. It's been certainly interesting for me. Let's see, 21. All right. So my gut instinct is that this battle is going to be pretty easy, even though we've done our homework here. We've really tried to do what we can to upgrade our character. So I have an invisibility tonic in my backpack. I have Troll's Blood. I have a handy elixir, and I still have that teleportation rune, which I didn't end up using. So let's do it. So I'm doing, with my Hunter's Precision, I'm doing 21 damage. With my Ensnare, I'm doing 23 damage. Now, because I was able to shut down several energy attacks during the game, my Hunter's Precision is also doing an extra 9 because I shut down 3 energy attacks. So let's see here. Let's see what happens. So first round, I am using Ensnare. So that allows me to defend, which also allows me to use an item. So I'm going to defend and use Invisibility Tonic. So I am invisible for the next 3 rounds. Okay, so what does the Dead King do? 4. So the Dead King does Essence of Death, Group Energy. The Dead King siphons, so this is a group attack. And let me read that again. Invisibility Tonic. Group attacks still affect you, so I'm still affected by this group attack. Group Energy. The Dead King siphons your life essence. Each hero loses 12 energy, and 1 target begins to wither. It's a good thing my block is 14. I take none of that energy. But 1 target begins to wither, losing half the remaining health at the start of each round. Okay, so this ability cannot kill a target, nor can it be reflected. So I'm losing half my health every turn. Whew. All right, that's gonna hurt. So that is at the start of each round. So my Ensnare sets up for the 23 damage from last turn. So I think this round I'm going to do the exact same thing and do Ensnare 1 more time, because that will allow me to block and use Troll's Blood, which will help raise my health and energy. So I go down to 4 energy. At the start of the round, my health drops to 7. And now I get to roll the... last round, I'm in my fortress. I get to roll a 10-sided die against the Dead King every turn of the game, every turn of combat. So I get this, and if I roll a 1 or a 10, it HEXplodes. 9, very close. So at least we did 9 damage because we were in our fortification. At the end of turn 1, he's down to 131 health. Okay. So at the we were just talking about round 2. So round 2, I'm using Ensnare. Let's see what the Dead King does. 5. Entropic Wave. Group Health. Another group attack. So Invisibility Tonic is not doing anything for me. The Dead King unleashes powerful waves of magic which warps life. Each hero suffers 8 health damage, and 1 hero rolls Explore. If you fail, next round you fight for the Dead King against your group. Oh my gosh. Okay, this could be tricky. You know what? I used Ensnare last round, So I'm actually able to modify what was rolled for the Dead King. I can actually modify it by up to 2. So instead of using Entropic Wave, I am going to have him use Murder of Crows. So the Dead King unleashes a swarm of crows. Each hero loses 2 health at the beginning of each round until the end of combat. Each time this is rolled, add 1 to the damage. This damage cannot be negated or reflected. So at the beginning of each turn, not only am I losing half my health, but I'm also losing 2 more on top of it. So Murder of Crows, not very cool, Dead King. But at least he takes the 23 damage from the first round in Snare, so that he has 108 health left. Okay. And let's see here. So now we have my turn again. So, okay, I use block. I also use Troll's Blood, which is going to bring me back up by 6. I am back up to full energy and 13 to my health. At the start of the round, I lose 6 health, and then I lose another 2 because of Murder of Crows. So I'm down to 4 health at the start of the round. And let's see. Let's see what happens here. So, sorry, I'm just trying to figure everything out. Okay, so I'm going to do Ensnare again. So I'm doing, I'm having 6 energy damage here. I'm not 6 energy damage. I'm using 2 energy, so I'm down to 6 energy remaining. And that means I'm doing a block again this turn. So I'm really just trying to defend my way into defeating the Dead King. Last turn, I forgot to do the fortification damage, so let's do that. Another d10. If I roll 1 or a 10, it explodes on a 10. Okay, so that means I get to roll again, and I get to add a 10. 3, so 13 damage. So he has 108, so he's down to, let's see, so 98 damage. Sorry, when the cameras are rolling, I'm really awful at math. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm awful at math all the time. So 96, I believe that is. 108 minus 13, so yeah, it'd be 97. Right. Okay, and then no, it wouldn't be 97. Dagmar is not very good at math either. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Okay, so the 23 damage from the second round is also hitting the Dead King. But first, we have to see what the Dead King does with his round this turn. 6 Murder of Crows again. Now I can move this by 2, but I think it's probably the best result for me because I definitely feel that you know, that is something that is probably the easiest thing I can take. So Murder of Crows is now affecting me for 3, so I'm taking half minus 3. Oh, this is going to be a tough battle. All right, so this is the last turn that I'm invisible. So at the beginning of the turn, Troll's Blood kicks in. I get 6 back, so I'm up to full energy. I get 6 health back, so I'm up to 10. And then I take half of my health minus 3. So I have 5 minus 3. I'm down to 2 health left. Oh my gosh. Okay, so last turn when I used block, I should have used my handy elixir. I didn't, so I'm going to need to do that this turn. So this turn, and the Dead King is now, because he did suffer my damage last round. I should show you this. He's down to 71 health. He's down to 71 health, and he has 23 incoming again. All right, so this is the last turn that I am. Well, actually, no. The last turn was the turn I was invisible, so I'm no longer invisible. This turn I'm using Ensnare again for 23 more damage. It's the only thing I can do at this point because I've got all of these stacking negatives onto my health. So I will be doing block one more time, and I'm going to use my handy elixir. So that means I am going to raise up to Troll's Blood is 6, Handy Elixir is 3, is 9, so I go up to 11, and then I take half my damage, 5, and then minus 3, so I'm down to 2 health left. Boy, I don't think we're gonna do it. Okay, so the Dead King this turn. 6 again. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to move that to Entropic Wave. I don't think it's going to matter at this point because next turn I will probably be dead. So let's see what happens there. Oh, I didn't roll the... so this round I get to roll the D10 bonus damage of 4. So it does 4 damage. 67. Okay. Visibility tonic is gone. Oh boy, this is going to be tough. So Murder of Crows was changed to Entropic Wave. Group health. The Dead King unleashes powerful waves of magic which warps life. Each hero suffers 8 health damage. I am blocking for 14, so I block all of that damage. Each hero suffers, and one hero rolls Explore, that'd be me. 2. I make it with a 2. So I don't fight against myself next round. That would be hilarious if I killed myself for the Dead King. That would be pretty ironic. So he takes 23 damage from my Ensnare last round. He will take another 23 damage next round. So let's see. So that's 67 minus 23 is 44 left. He currently has 44 health left. And I've queued up 23 for next round. Okay, so I still have a few tricks up my sleeve here. Let's just look at the character so far. So I'm currently down to 2 health remaining. I have 6 energy. My Troll's Blood is no longer in use, nor is my Invisibility Tonic. My Handy Elixir, I still have 2 rounds left of that, so it will heal me each round. Unfortunately, what's going to happen beginning of this round, first of all, my Handy Elixir kicks in and heals me for 3 of each. So my energy goes up by full. My 2 health goes up to 5. Now I lose 2 health and 3 for Murder of Crows. So I am dead. I drop down to 0 health. But I'm the Stonemar. And my racial ability is if they should ever drop to 0 or less health, they may spend 2 energy to negate the damage they would have suffered. So I'm spending 2 energy, being a Stonemar, to get back my 5 health that I started with at the beginning of this round. So I'm still suffering this damage, and I can only use that once per game. So next turn, I'm dead. But this turn, I still have an action. So this turn, I am going to use missiles. I'm going to use Hunter's Precision to do 30 damage to the Dead King. 30 damage plus the 23 from my Ensnare the round before is 53 damage. Now, I also rolled already for the fortification, and that was 4. So let's see what the Dead King does to me this round. 2. Oh no, 2! It's the worst thing we can roll. Hey, oh my gosh. Okay, this couldn't have worked out any better. Remember that lucky rabbit's foot we got at the beginning of the journey? That lucky rabbit's foot? Oh, it's not gonna show, is it? I'll have to show it. So we got this lucky rabbit's foot at the beginning of the journey. Keep this card. You may use it during combat to re-roll a boss or encounter action die that you just rolled. You may use this card twice before discarding. So I'm going to use that to roll something else. Now I rolled a 2 again, but remember we used Ensnare last round, which I had actually just forgot about before I used Lucky Rabbit's Foot. So my Ensnare ability does allow me to move that any way that I would like. So instead, I feel like I'm going to move that to the Undead Horde. Triple target health. An Undead Horde surrounds 3 targets, dealing 9 health damage to each. Each target rolls Navigate. If it fails, the damage you deal to the Dead King this round is halved. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, because if I would have left it at the Bone Legion, he would have only taken half damage, and he would still be alive. So I can't let that happen. I'm going to sacrifice myself by taking 9 health damage, and I have one chance to not do half damage to the Dead King. If it fails, so I have to roll Navigate. If this fails, I deal half damage to the Dead King. No! I got an 8. I got an 8. Alright, so I deal half damage to the Dead King anyway. You know what? Lucky Rabbit's Foot. You may use this card twice before discarding. You may use it during combat to reroll a boss or encounter action die that you just rolled. So, do I want to try one more time? Let me use that Lucky Rabbit's Foot one more time, because I really, really want to take out the Dead King here. It would be amazing. 4, Essence of Death. So I started with when I had 5 health here. So 4, Essence of Death, group energy. The Dead King siphons your life essence. Each hero loses 12 energy, so I go down to 0. And one target begins to wither, losing half their health. So that's probably a better thing to happen. So, alright, that means we've killed the Dead King. He takes 30 health and another 23 from the posturing with Ensnare the round before. So, yeah, he is down by 7. -7. Da-da-da-da! We've defeated the Dead King. Dagmar dies the next round because of the murder of crows and the withering that he's succumbing to. He has 0 gold left, so he can't buy anything to heal himself. So yeah, we did it. Pretty exciting, at least for me. I know, I'm a geek. Thanks for watching, guys.
Hey guys, so as you could see, we managed to defeat the Dead King, but in doing so, he killed our steadfast adventurer, Dagmar the Stonemar. Such an inventive name, I know. It was kind of ridiculous. Anyway, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it, and I hope you had fun watching how the game unfolded. There was quite a few things that happened, and it was a good overall view of what can happen to you while you play the game. So again, thanks for your support. Have a great day.